Kublai phi barosh ka thup khubor jangi ka dbmnTv. Kimat ki bakong san menta ka singi kilong. Hatu ka jingking dam yam kadang shingan onguba arden. Enrano ka sorkar ka sekretariat barki office he shaniu Shillong. Shimpor ka yeng dor bar banyatai halor ka jingsha shim kabu kinoram. Ban persha ka sunju ki rang bashnong ya ka uniform civil code. Tomantang ne phaj ki khubor ki bakhambnya. Sashi siya na yad ka singa hing dor bar thawaan ka Jylla. UMLA ka VPP na nong krem uba arden milla basayo moid hakar pusaw tarik ka singi thoding ulabu ka jingkali ka bajuat ya ka sorkar la ka jingking hadam yam kadang klan bat kadang shngan em na markate ka jingking kala don nadu usnem khandai samripan bat ka jing maramot ya ka kalong ka bamti kena haba juba be ka jingkali menteri ka tanat bo di mondal ula pentep baka sorkar menta kala bo upot baki kali ki bayat na kate jingke ki ban ket tang ar photon lani hapo nyat chising nyat na kate ka jingke.
Mr. Speaker, sir, reply to start question number 45. Sir, as per the order issued by the Transport Department, Government of Meghalaya, byte number TPT 101/2010/part/544 dated 3rd June 2022. It was notified that all loaded vehicles carrying only 20 mt gross weight or less shall be allowed to pass one vehicle at a time over the Umiam Dam.
Supplementary question, please.
Sir, may I know whether the government is in possession of the original records of plan, design, safety parameters, and load capacity of the bridge?
Yes, sir.
Sir, as we know that this bridge had been commissioned since 1965, and it must have been 58 years old now. So may I know whether any retrofitting or improvement work to strengthen the bridge has taken place or not?
To assess the condition of the concrete gravity dam of the Umiam stage 1 of hydroelectric power. So traffic condition and the vibration measurement were studied twice by the Central Water and Power Research Station, Pune, a developed department of the Water Resources, River Department, and Ganga Rejuvenation under the Ministry of Jal Shakti, Government of India. Subsequently, a study was also carried out by IIT. So, as per their reports, the vibrations are still under the controllable limit. However, they have suggested for retrofitting of the bridge so that the bridge can withstand the increased traffic condition. So, on that basis, we have done the safety audit of the bridge over a spillway of Umiam concrete dam and rehabilitation of bridges over spillway Umiam concrete dam is being carried on.
So I'm not clear with the reply. Does it mean that retrofitting and improvement work has already been carried?
Yes, sir, it is being carried.
So, sir, we know that the imposition of load restriction was done only after the intervention of the Honorable High Court via the order which has been explained by the Honorable Minister, which means that prior to this, there was no restriction on the load capacity of trucks plying through that bridge. Therefore, sir, I feel, as a layman also, I could understand that the bridge must have been in a deterioration condition in its internal load resisting capacity. So how can you measure such unseen parameters inside the concrete of the bridge, and even steel reinforcement must have corroded inside. Therefore, there is every possibility that this bridge may collapse one day. So how can we get the assurance and the guarantee that such a disaster in waiting will not happen?
Sir, government is seized with the problem that we are facing at Umiam Bridge. And accordingly, government has taken initiative that another road can be constructed. And accordingly, BPR was on the process of being made that another road on the upper stream of the bridge be constructed. Then the department had gone with the Geological Survey of India for their report whether it will be feasible or not. And at that point of time, as the distance is very short from the bridge, the Geological Survey is of the view that we cannot have this bridge because of the boring, then blasting. It may affect the bridge and also the spillway. So accordingly, they have told that no, you go for alternative way. Accordingly, the department, PWD and the National Highway Infrastructure Development Authority, they are trying to get another route so that we can avoid this bridge and the new road can be constructed. Moreover, sir, this stretch of road, as per the norms laid by the National Highway Authority of India, is qualified for 4-laning. So that process is being on, sir.
Sir, in the reply of the Honorable Minister, has mentioned that according to the notification issued by the government, that the load will be strictly allowed within 20 metric tons. So, may I know, how do you ensure that there is a 24/7 monitoring on the movement of vehicles over that bridge? Is there any CCTV being fixed around that bridge? The government say that they have posted police personnel, but these can be bribed, and the bribe has already taken place in many cases. So may I know, how do you ensure that there is a 24/7 monitoring?
Sir, Transport Department being the nodal department to check the weights, that's why the instruction has been given, and accordingly they have come with notifications. And so also the DC of both the Riboy and East Kashi Hills are being alerted. They are also aware of with the situation, including the Home Police Department. Whatever it be, but the honorable member's suggestion that whether we can install CCTV camera or not, this matter will be examined, sir.
Yes, Bahir Winston, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir, may I know from the Honorable Minister in charge of power the lifespan of the dam at Umiam?
Sir, actually, as per the construction, the lifespan already expired. That's why we are doing this retrofitting so that the life can be extended to some extent.
Sir,
Yes, Vice Chairman.
may I
Mabanian, please.
ask the Minister in charge power, in case the bridge fail, has the government prepared to prevent any disaster? For example, installation of a warning system like siren or other forms of communications, list of headmen, disaster team in the district of Riboy, and awareness of people living downstream.
Mr. Speaker, sir, as I have already mentioned, that the Central Water and Power Research Station, which is a renowned institution from the Government of India organization, and moreover, the IIT Guwahati has already studied. So far, there is no much danger, but however, it is a good suggestion. Will be taken note of it, sir.
Yes, Pak Charles Pungo, please.
Sir, in the course of his reply, the Honourable Minister stated that all loaded vehicles carrying only 20 metric tons gross weight or less shall be allowed. So, who is measuring the weight of the truck before it crosses the bridge? What mechanism is this?
Sir, almost all the enforcement directorate, the department has been alerted. So Department of Transport is the nodal department as I said. They are monitoring it, sir.
Yes, your last question, Pardon, please.
This is the fourth question, sir.
No. You have already asked 4 questions. This will be the 5th one.
Sir, may I know from the Honorable Minister, when was the retrofitting and improvement work carried? The date, the contractors?
Sir, the exact date is not there, but MEGCL has issued the award of work for rehabilitation of the bridges over spillway to MS Shancha Chana Structural Strengthening Private Limited, Thane, Maharashtra.
Yes, Pardon, please.
Three question on this answer. Whether the government has taken any measures to stop any other kind of activities near the dam, because that is very, very important. Whether it's stone quarry or any construction, any kind of activities that may take place near the dam, whether the government has taken any step to stop all this.
Usembut Menteri Rangba ke Jylla uba Preston tensong ulah pentip hiing dorbar bana kebentaban pendunai ke jing kapnya bat ke jing theng kali kabane deki kenta hakanong ba Shillong ka sorkar menta ka kenti kala penkre ban penkendriano ya ka sekretariat bagi office he Khasinews Shillong. Habat juba be ke jing kali bawan radu MLA ke nong thamai uba Charles Pengrom uba Preston ula ongru ba menta ka sorkar kan penkre ru ban pentre kamno eki bos elektrik kumjuru ban penbun ki jaka penyeng kali lan ki parking lot kenang ba upat ba unlight naka sosat kalet kawan.
Mr. Speaker, sir, reply to third question 46. Sir, the state government has taken multidisciplinary and integrated approach to tackle traffic congestion and improve the mobility and accessibility of Shillong city. The state government conducted technical studies, integrated network planning, and mobility gap assessment to understand the root cause. Based on this and inputs from various departments, a blueprint to decongest Shillong was prepared, which has listed out short, medium, and long-term interventions to ease traffic congestion. C. A multi-departmental committee
I will now
headed by
call
Chief
the
Secretary
House to
for
order.
the Shillong Decongestion
Let us take up
Committee
question
has
number
also been
45.
notified to monitor
Sri
the
Abu
progress
Tahir Mandal,
of
Minister
the
in charge.
interventions listed in the blueprint. The committee has convened various meetings to monitor the progress.
Mr. Speaker, sir, may I interrupt under the
Mr. Speaker, sir,
answer is very
we'd like
long.
to start question number
Please, the
45.
table of the House.
Yes, sir. I'm happy to place on the table of the House.
So, let me ask you supplementary questions.
So, all my supplementaries are already answered here. But let me refer to this, the budget speech read by the Honorable Chief Minister and paragraph 5.
Given and accordingly they have come out notification.
The blueprint to comprehensively address
Again, we
issues
can
of
say
traffic
that.
congestion in Shillong.
No, we have, I think we have.
Blueprints was the world-class skywalk. That's a very interesting and important infrastructure that is being constructed. But that will only ease the traffic, pedestrian traffic. We are also concerned about the vehicular traffic congestion. May I suggest, if this world-class skywalk can be converted into world-class bus.
Prior to this, there was no restriction
Elevation of
on the load capacity of trucks plying.
project will be on stilts. Therefore, if this can be added, then the use of motor vehicular traffic will be reduced tremendously.
You mean
if it can be incorporated, sir.
high range instead
That's
of
right,
square
sir.
one?
That's right.
Sir, point noted, sir. Point noted, yes.
Kalong ka hok jung nong rep ru ban yo la ka bai nong tre shitom. Kaying dor bar kala shim kam bun por ban ya tai halor kamat. Bayade bikin nong rep kam tam ha ka bayade ba ka jing sha shim kabu ha ki yo ki han. Habawan raya kani kamat hing dor bar tau an UMLA Congress mau hati ba Charles Marngar ula ong ba ki yo ki hat ki dang yai beteng ban shim kabu e ki maram da ka ba khati ki lu e ki mar ba pher. Ula bu jing keliru eka sorkar halor ka sen jam ka bayade ba ka jing terekam no ki karkhana na ka bentaban sanya ki maram knang ba kinong rep kin kham yo nong kham im na ki mar ki mata ba ki di.
Honorable Speaker, sir, reply to star question number 50A. Sir, 1. The department is implementing various central and state schemes for the setting up of agri-processing infrastructure in the state, including the Pradhan Mantri formalization of micro-food processing enterprise schemes and the Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada Yojana. In marketing, sir, the department has under various interventions for facilitating marketing of agriculture and horticulture produce in the state. 3, sir, minimum support price has not been implemented in the state. However, various marketing initiatives are being implemented through cooperatives and other collectives to support farmers, sir.
Now, supplementary question, please. For Charles Marngar.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to thank the Honorable Minister in charge for the reply. My first supplementary question is, may I know from the Honorable Minister in charge whether the state government has any plan to set up skill industries to produce sweeping broomstick?
So government has initiated certain schemes for broomstick as well, but I will require notice as to whether or not it would be converted into a large-scale industry.
So I have one suggestion. Today the price of broomstick is rupees 100 and 100 plus per kg. But if the government can set up skill industries, we can make 3 number of sweeping broomstick from 1 kg of broomstick. One sweeping broomstick, if we sell in the market at the rate of 200 rupees each, so the farmer will get 600 rupees per kg. So my suggestion is to the Honorable Minister in charge to kindly take any steps for setting up skill industries to produce sweeping broomsticks. Sir.
Point noted, sir.
One more supplementary question, sir. May I know from the Honorable Minister in charge, what is the role of marketing board in helping the farmers, be it vegetables, fruits, ginger, broomstick, bay leaf, black peppers, etc.
So the marketing board in the state of Meghalaya, sir, has been already initiated. And in the marketing board, sir, we have facilitated on behalf of the farmers certain facilities. These facilities, sir, primarily will enable farmers to bring their produce to the marketing board, and we provide storage facilities. We have godowns. We also have auction and grading platforms. So this is located in Mauyong, and yes, certain producers are now being marketed and enabled through this platform. We have potato, ginger, broomstick, tezpati, resinwood, and some other products. So yes, we facilitate farmers, but that's about it. We've not been able to really ensure that all of these marketing facilities have been able to be adequately marketed on behalf of the farmers, sir, yes.
Thank you for the reply. I have one more supplementary question. May I know from the Honorable Minister in charge whether the state government have any system to check the deduction of farmer produce in the market?
So may I have some clarity on that broad question, please?
You may repeat the question.
May I know from the Honorable Minister in charge whether the government of Meghalaya have any system to check the deduction of farmer produce in the market?
Honorable Speaker, sir, yes, we are aware that there is a lot of manipulation on weighing systems in the current situation, and farmers are challenged to a large degree. We, as a government and as a department, have recommended certain weighing systems and have made it mandatory that weighing of producers of farmers should be done through correct weighing systems. So, sir, that's about it, sir.
Thank you for the reply. Sir, please allow me to give one suggestion. When the farmers sold their ginger of 100 kg, sir, the traders will deduct 10 kg out of 100. So, may I request my suggestion to the Honorable Minister in charge to kindly see and look into the matter for our beloved farmer in the state.
Yes, Honorable Speaker, sir, we are aware of that, and we are at the best trying to ensure that farmers are not cheated and farmers do not suffer losses because of the weighing mechanisms that are currently being implemented in their own market. And yes, there are many disadvantages of ginger in its raw form. So we are initiating several facilities for farmers across the state, whether it is turmeric, whether it is ginger, or any other produce, to enable farmers to utilize these facilities provided by the government through their various cooperative societies and farmer producer groups across. And we hope that with time, sir, we will inculcate in the mind of the farmer that it is not just the raw produce which is relevant for their gain and doubling of their pricing, but we are now trying to intervene and put in place several processing units, drying units across the state of Meghalaya. And yes, points submitted by the Honourable Member have been duly noted, sir.
Kasenjuk kirang Bashnong Ribhoi District haka jingalam jong uba bibi makdo kumu President bat uba penuan bor Shillong kumu Secretary rengkar kejinga dan lang ki dekot Kasenjuk haka arpusau tarik Lber kila penlong ke Executive Committee jo Kasenjuk kabala long ha omsning banyak keren halor ka jingtmu ban pentre kamno da ka sorkar India ya ka Uniform Civil Code ka jinga la jo kinong shnong ki pat garu ban long rang Bashnong hakishnong pilang kata bat ka jingram dor ban register ki jaka ki puta. Habakran sikilat pathai Khubor uba pi Shillong Secretary Kasenjuk kirang Bashnong uloong ba Kasenjuk kirang Bashnong kan yang persya ka jingtmu ban pentre kam ya ka Uniform Civil Code bat dakawe ka jingmut kila rairu banyak kendu bat ki riu start an banyak kren bat ban pan jingmut halor ka jingta jongkani ka UCC ya ka riti ka dustur jo ka jaj ban riu ukhasi khara.
Ito nakaliang jongka senjuki rang bak Shillong River District. Mentaka singi ka arp sau terik nai balai ada arp ulai ila penlong ke executive committee ke jongka. Pada kini ka jingilang jongka executive committee ngila yok bania keren bania rai ya kini ki jikut ki bulang kumni harum. Kabanekong ngila yok bania tai kaban nakaliang jongka senjuk halor jongka nika uniform civil code. Kumuyui bana kaliang jongka sarkar India ka layak khmat ban pentrikam ya kanika uniform civil code hakaba nyui bah po ka Jylla Meghalaya ka jungi khamtam haka jai verifikasi ka jungi ngidon ya kiriti gidustur ki bakarpang ngidon ya kanika sik schedule kabolong kawe ne kilat ban yada ya ka junglong karpang jong jai verifikasi ka jungi yakum ka sunjuk ngilarai ban yang persya akabide bakanika uniform civil code kanika UCC. Bat aku bagi jumut ngilasim ya karai ba ngini kenduru ya ki legal expert ban ya tai ban pan jumut hakabide ba kajing keta jong kani ke uniform civil code ya kariti gudustur jong kajak verifikasi ke jongi dikemuyu ya ke Khubor nakaliang jong ki nong ilam palang ki ba fair gibran hapok ke Jylla ke jongi ru ki laya nok tilang bat kia telilang nakabunta banyakun persya ba kani ka uniform civil code. Takai ka mana kalian jong kasunjuk. Ngidawaru ya ka sarkar Meghalaya MDA2. Babaro untuk pemut ki MLA kini yang persya. Nama ladakan ni ka uniform civil code kan terekam nengkong kadi kan penduk ya kariti gudustur gajengi ngindo ya ke district council nomor kumbolong hapo Meghalaya ngidon lightly ke district council ka KHADC ka JHDC bat ka GHDC. Diladakan ika UCC ke terekam ngila tikna lupa baka nika district council nika district schedule kan nom terekam su bak ngim don bor su halo ka kendo ka siap halo kritik dustur bak umta tete. Di halo jong ta nongrim bana kaliang jong ka sunjuk kirang bak Shillong ngi larai da kawe gejengmut bangin yang persya bak ide kentujur yakin ru pumut ki MLA ru ba kinwanra ya ka jingi keren kinyatai hapo ka assembly gejengki bak kin yang persya nak bata kajing petrikam jong ka sarkar pedeng ya kanika uniform civil code penbek ya kanika kendrum ka bana kaliang jong ki nongsong snong garu ki berna ketika lain ki basong ketika jaka kilaya khmat kum kita kisah starang basnong tai kanika kam na kaliang jong sunjuk kirang basnong River District ngi lasanya hakajing start jong ka office usim ka hima meliam rekat ba district council bakin le ya ka ka bagi juk penyai pada kata kenang bang kinom isu kita ki rang basnong na ki parlok garu bakin long kum kisah style rang basnong kama ngiliok banyakan mentah kasengi kalong hakabide bat ka jingram palat ka fees lane ka bay registry ki jaka ki puta angimla banlen bana kaliang jong ki nong snong jong ka temri boy habangi don yang jong ki jaka ki puta kat kum gejingya jong gajuk kat kum gejingya jong kapor ki kwa pan pen scam no ya ka jinglong try hok ya ka jaka ka bagi don heres ko si banyetu bahaba kilek ban register ki jaka ka jong ki ka bakile da sildit ka bakile da kanu ka rukomru ka bay registration ka baki hapan siu syapo ka sarkar leng ba katrat revenue kalalong ka bapalat liam hadu kata-kata ka jingram ka jongka ngan suanuk sa ijaka ka baki tiat arlak lara kilet ban register ka poi di saulak sanlak larem ka bay registration ya ka jaka ban ya ka dortit ya ka jaka ya ka bi bakani nakaliang jong sunjuk kirang ba Shillong River District gila sim da ka we karai ban tho sa sarkar baka di ban review no ya kani kador by register jaka bakam desu ban rem kumbolong hadu menta ban ngikmilti baka riet kan long ka long genuine na ka benta ki duk disuk namar haba ki bubun hi ki nongsong snong gejungi ki badon tang inong rim yeng dan rai haba kile ban register ka jaka ka juki inong rim yeng kala rem ka by registration ban ya ka bagi tit ya kutu kanong rim gejungi te na ka benta ban perkat i duk disuk na kaliang jong ka sunjuk kirang basnong ngikintu ya ka sarkar baka di ban review no ya ka fees jong ka registration ha ka bide baka jing register ya ki jaka pasal ko ipat ka mangiyu i kalong ba ha ka tu ka schedule ke jongki ki bo balak mnu khat sau sngi ngilala banyo ya kata kuat ka bing register resolusi banong ba ka simpor hadu daki khat sau bana ru kimpat yo ya kata kuat register ke jongki tika kalong ka resolusi ba nakaliang jong ka tenat revenue ka telot lani ka duna plat ginong terekam lani akan kom ngimtip ba banyo ya ketu ka certificate of registration ka simpor hatu khatsau banai lani khatsan banai te kemut ba kini ki nongsong snong ki bron kam pan bansim ram na po bang bansim lun na po kanu ka atrat airam kemut ba kala bu hakajinge namar kajing slam jong ka tenat registration ban ai ya kata ka certificate of registration ya ka jaka ka puta ka jongki te kita gide ki bana kaliang jong ngi ka sunjuk ngi leyok ban yakran ha ka ni ka sigi ka pemerintah te ngi kimilenti bana kaliang jong ka sunjuk ngi panru ka jingkersan ngi pat ki sunjuk kirang ba snang ru bakin ai ka jingkersan kamtam lele ba ka ka point ka ban kong ke ban lekran ha ka bide uniform civil code te ngi kimilenti ba kinyemi iskmat bang nakalang jongi ngan penpau hang ni bang gila simru ekarai ba hadian ka jingi kendu ka jingi bat ki legal expert ngi sa penlong ro ki public meeting haman lagi jaka nak pendapat pensngotu ban pensai ki pai ba ya ka jingma ka baap lada ka uniform civil code ka terekam hapo kani ka Jylla ka jingi bat kai ka mengidon ban penpau hang ni kalong bagi kendu ru ya ka sarkar India baka di bat exam bade ban penlak ya kani ka Jylla ka jingi NAKA ka uniform civil code namar mengidon la ka jong riti ki dostor bat khamtam baka jai beri kursi ki jingi ke de jai beri ka berit pai ka bodon la ka jinglong ka pakarpang kita di kimat ki bana kalyang jong sunjuk miliok ban yakan hakan ni taksi beli
kum shiban ta ban rot ding khong ya ka jing pang TV ka office u district tuberculosis officer riboi district hak arpu south ri Lber ar arpulai kala rakhi ya ka world tuberculosis day science hall nongpo halor kapang yes we can end TB Kibala don rengkat hakani ka singi kilong u deputy commissioner ka ribhoi u arpet upadhai u Dr P Kharnari dbmnHO ribhoi district B dengan DSP ribhoi kong PL nonglait DSEO ribhoi Dr C Poshna Bethany Hospital nongpo Dr Bla additional DMHO nongpo ki Asha ki khana school ki nongtre ka office district tuberculosis bat ki wei Kinongkran ki papasat jingmut hakani ka singi ki krane ka jingma ba ka jing shirkhei jo kani ka jing pang TB bat kila airu ka jing khublei kerpang ya katanat tuberculosis ka bala shimkhia ban penlong ya kani ka program ka badon kam na ka banta ki pat ba Nakalyang ka office u district tuberculosis officer ribhoi kala ai khusnam ru shikinong tre ka tanat ka kwat ka khia ki khana school ki ba job haki jinga ko ba pher bala penlong da ka office u district tuberculosis officer
We have around, we split 4 samples for diagnosis purpose. The target was around 5 lakhs. I won't give you the exact figure because there's no point. 5 lakhs 97, 5 lakhs 97,000. The achievement was 5 lakhs 54,000 at a percentage of 93%. And the TB presumptive testing, the target per 1500 per lakh was 4,950 and the achievement was 4,496. Almost achieved to the nearing the figure. The tuberculosis notification was targeted for 420 and the achievement was 406. And the success treatment in patient treated in 2021, the target was 378 and the achievement was 321. So we are almost near the target rate and the achievement. That also, these all were done in a very short span of time. As the facilities, I believe in the, I won't say that, but non-Khasis, they don't practice of what we do. What we practice here in the villages, you'll see most of a father will carry a child right behind and he will be smoking. That's already make the child a passive smoker. Later on, which develop into many kind of respiratory tract infection and even later on to such a dreadful disease, like you say, tuberculosis. So that way, it might spread even to the pregnant woman if they are all smoking in one room. In the village, it happened like that. I've seen the people, the elders, they'll be smoking. Right inside the room, they already smoke. And they are the passive inhaler, so become a passive smoker. Even the grown-up also will be affected.
Kumjuru ka District Health Society West Jante Hills Jowai kala rakhe ya kani kasngi ha Kemusnyang Indoor Sports Hall Jowai hakaba ka HML Kanta Additional Deputy Commissioner West Jante Hills kala long ka kongsan bat kawai na kinong ai jingkran. Kinongkran hakani kasngi kilong I Dr. I Kiriem, Senior Medical and Health Officer, DTC Jowai, Dr. EBV Lalu, District Tuberculosis Officer, West Jante Hills, hakaba kila bataya ki pal ba syapang ka jingbam do jo kani ka jingpang TB, kabala ban bambun ki mensim lada sumar dirpor bat ki dakishin ki bapan pau ya uniu knyang jingpang. Kumtala panlong ya kani ka program baki briu kinam kensting ya kani ka jingpang. Rengkar barkini ki doktor ladan langru ki khna school na ki school baper ki balawan yo jingtem rengkat pat ki nong hikai.
To raise awareness about TB and the efforts to end this global tuberculosis epidemic. This date, that is March 24, it marks the date in the year 1882 when Dr. Robert Koch announced that he has discovered the bacterium that causes tuberculosis. So with his announcement about this discovery, it has paved a way towards diagnosing and curing this disease. And I know most of you are seated here today, all of you are aware, you are familiar about this disease, right? But then most of you are not familiar, you don't know so much about the burden that this disease has, especially in the society because of stigma. TB still continues to be a major public health challenge. TB is a silent killer and TB remains one of the world's deadliest infectious killers. Each day, close to 4,400 people lost their lives to TB and close to 30,000 people fall ill with TB around the world. That is, they fall ill from this preventable and curable disease. And the global efforts to fight TB has saved an estimated 74 million lives since the year 2000. The theme for this year, World TB Day, is Yes, We Can End TB. Yes, we can end TB. This theme, it brings attention to TB and that it is in our collective efforts and power to end TB by 2023, 2030, and therefore reach the Sustainable Development Goals. However, India, under the leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, he has made a clearing call to eliminate TB from India by the year 2025. That is 5 years ahead of the global target. So if you see, we have just nearly 2 years left, and there's so much that need to be done if we want to achieve this target to end TB. So yes, we can end TB. It aims to inspire hope and encourage high-level leadership, increase investment, faster uptake of new WHO recommendations, adoption of innovations, accelerated action, and multi-sectoral collaboration to combat this tuberculosis epidemic. This year is going to be critical, with opportunities to raise visibility and political commitment at the 2023 United Nations High-Level Meeting on TB. Under this high-level leadership and action to end TB, this year, 2023, is going to shine a spotlight on ending TB and the suffering it causes to millions and to call for comprehensive and universal care for those affected. The 2023 United Nations High-Level Meeting on TB at the General Assembly in September will bring together heads of states and provide the opportunity to mobilize political and social commitment to ramp up the progress against TB. So it is our collective responsibility to confront the inequalities and put an end to this preventable and curable disease. Tackling health inequities to ensure health for all. Because as we know, people with TB are among the most marginalized and vulnerable population. They face barriers to access healthcare. So the WHO is calling for global action to address health inequities for people with TB and other diseases. Yes, we can end TB. Ending TB requires concerted action by all sectors to provide the right services and support. Because TB is mainly concentrated in settings where there is poverty and other social and economic challenge, and in the most vulnerable populations, including poverty, undernourishment, their poor living and working conditions affect how the people fall ill, and then how they develop active TB disease and how they cope up with the demands of treatment. This will include all the medical, financial and social.
Pada kitu ki khubor na poy sa kapakun, tarah du bangin de syambiang kublai sibun.